I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Diamond, when asked about the two of you this season, said it's going to be chaos. So I'm wondering if we should be prepping to write any nicknames now, or if we're going to be responsible for coming up for a tagline for you two. Anything that's been, used in practice yet?
Nothing, not quite yet, but I can definitely agree with the chaos. But yeah, we're just really locked in this season on bringing a lot more defensively and just taking that added pressure on and just continuing to lead the team and be those defensive leaders.
You had a breakout season last year, playing more minutes in the bubble, and heading into this season now with, a deep roster. I wonder what your expectations are for yourself as far as being part of that starting five, or what your role is going to be on this team.
I don't really have any expectations. I just want to be better every single day. Each and every day, I just want to be able to come in and get better and compete. I think it's just important for us as a team and even individually not to just put too much pressure on yourself, because we're individually so good and, like you said, have such a deep roster. It's just to be better every single day. Make sure you're getting better every day.
Thank you.
No problem.
Next question will be from Eric Wilson with WKII. Eric, please go ahead.
That's my guy.
No, it is.
What's up, Kyle? How are you?
What's up? I'm good. How you doing?
I'm all right. So I thought the nickname was "She's the One to Your Two." That's what I thought the nickname was.
I mean, y'all know that, right?
I did.
Yeah.
So Diamond actually spoke about, and one thing that she said was, for y'all this season, there's no identity without defense. Can you speak to the disruption that James has kind of entrusted you and Diamond to create on that side of the ball?
I think James has really lit a fire under us. Just really challenges us every single day, down to starting defensive drills, making sure we're up first and making sure we're setting the tone of what we're doing defensively. But I think we're embracing this challenge, and we're embracing how he challenges us every single day. And it's important because we know he believes in us, and he knows we can do it. And him just putting the pressure is just good for us.
And then a quick follow-up. Diamond wouldn't mention what games she has circled on her calendar. Do you have any for this season?
Nah.
All right, fair enough. Appreciate you.
No problem. Thank you.
Next question will be from Megan McEwen. Megan, please go ahead.
Hey, Kahleah. Talking about this defensive intensity that your team's focused on the offseason, for you playing at Rutgers under Coach Stringer, who's one of those defensive-minded coaches as well, how did that help prepare you for the type of intensity that you're playing with in the league now?
I think Coach Stringer has done a great job just preparing me for life after basketball, being a young woman. And now we can talk about defense, but we've had plenty of practices where we started practice without balls. So I definitely know a little bit of something about defense, but back to Coach Stringer, I think she challenged me before I knew I could even play defense. She always compared me to Essence Carson as far as our bodies and how we got after it defensively. So I think Coach has done a great job of preparing me for this opportunity that I have now. And it's just having me set goals of being a better defender.
What was going through your head when she made you start a practice without any basketballs?
I'm like, what's going on? Okay, how long is this part gonna last? I want to shoot a little bit.
Oh man, awesome. Thank you.
No problem.
Next question will be from Brandon Pope with WCIU. Brandon, please go ahead.
All right, thanks for having me. I'm curious about playing in the Olympics. What does that mean for you to be able to play for your country and participate on that scale in the Olympic Games?
I think it would be a dream come true. You set goals as a child, and you want to smash them, but when the time comes, I can start by saying when I was younger, I wanted to being a WNBA. And now I'm here. And I've also had goals of playing in the Olympics. I think that would be very special and just amazing for my resume.
Definitely. You can get there for sure. I want to wind the clock back a little bit, take a look back at last year in the Wubble. I'm curious what that experience was like for you, and what you think that brings to the table for the team this year with that experience.
The bubble definitely brought us closer together. Sometimes too much, but the bubble was good. We had to figure out we had to find out how to win. We lost some very important bodies, and we found ways to come together and still try to bring it every single day. So I definitely appreciate that experience. But I just want everybody to be healthy and us to never have to do that again.
All right. Good luck this season.
Thank you.
Next question will be from Jonathan Mills of Sky.com. Jonathan, please go ahead.
So I noticed on your Twitter, there's a lot of your self-promoting with James Clark and some of your moves that you were working on in the offseason. What have you been working on most in the offseason that you think is going to translate well on the court this year?
First of all, James Clark is my guy. I started working out with him, and he's just changed my game for me as far as playing with pace. I know I'm already quick, but just catching people off guard by just changing my pace and just switching gears. And it's so funny because the very move that we worked on before I came into training camp, I did it in training camp, so it was very interesting. But I think he was amazing, and just working on my pace. I think that's most important for my game is going slow to fast.
Next question will be from Cosimo Sarti. Cosimo, please go ahead.
Hi, Ka. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. Thank you. So it probably is one between you and Ellie is going to start from the bench. And do you think that the one of you two that comes off the bench is going to compete for the Sixth Man of the Year? She was one, and you were in the running for most improved last year. So is it a goal for you two?
Yeah, sure. I think whoever comes off the bench for us could definitely compete for that. You know, it just speaks about our roster and it speaks about what we have coming off the bench. I think it could be anybody who just comes in and affects the game. But that would definitely be nice to have that work somewhere floating around our bench.
Okay, thank you very much.
Next question will be from B. Terrell with Made for the W. B, please go ahead.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. So you're known for having some really nice kicks. And so obviously at Made for the W, we appreciate all of our sneakerheads across women's sports. What are some of those customs, or what are we going to see from you this season on the court?
Well, first of all, I want to let y'all know it's 3 Stripe Gang everywhere. I'm with Adidas. So y'all gonna see me in some James Hardens. I really love the step backs. But off the court, my Stan Smiths, this classics, but I love me some Stan Smiths. But I'm gonna bring a little bit of heat and just wait for it.
Okay, and so off the court, that was actually going to be my next question. One, yes, congratulations, the 3 Stripe Gang. But if you had to rate your top 3 go-tos off the courts outside of the Stan Smiths, what would they be?
I hate this question because I could answer it any day, but then when I'm put on the spot, I'm like, I don't know. But I need to leave my Stan Smiths in there though. So let's go Stan Smith. Let's go Rick Owens.
Oh, okay.
Let's go Rick Owens and let's go. I don't know.
We'll have that one be the toss-up.
Yeah, let's have that one be the toss-up.
All right. Thank you. Good luck this season.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do 2 more questions for Kahleah. We'll begin with Cheryl Ray Stout with WBEZ. Cheryl, please go ahead.
Hi, Kahleah, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Great, great. Are you and the team feeling the collective spotlight nationally that you're getting because of the expectations of the team and what everyone's expecting you guys to do?
I think we aren't really paying attention to what everybody's expecting us to do, because I think that will just create too many problems. You know, like everyone expects for us to just be so good or whatever the case may be. But I think just keeping it in-house and just working on what we need to do every single day and not trying to hold ourselves to any standard that people or media or anything. So I think it's important for us to just, like I said, as far as expectations or whatever, it's just like James told us the other day, to come in and just be better than we were the day before.
But you guys are going to be on national television on Saturday. I know you're not going to be aware of it because you're going to be on the court, but do you think that's going to intensify what you guys are going to be like nationally?
Sure.
I thought so. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Final question for Kahleah will come from Nova Wilkes with Beyond Women's Sports. Nova, please go ahead.
Hey, Kahleah.
Hey.
All right, I'm gonna ask you a question outside of the box. So I'm from Philly, just like you from Philly.
Where are you
Peace
from?
out. South Philly.
Oh,
I'm from South Philly. So I gotta ask you 2 questions. Who got the best cheesesteaks in Philly?
D'Alessandro's, hands down.
There we go. And who got the best water ice in Philly?
Kings in North Philly, 33rd and Cecil B. Moore.
That's all I wanted to know. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
All right. Thank you, Kahleah.